Today we're unboxing Unmatched Legends from Restoration Games. I'm Mark Maya. Welcome to Board Game Coffee. All right, are you ready for this? Look at that. Cool, right? And that's not all. Check it out. Yeah, we got all the stuff. All the stuff we could get, we got. Even the little bonus card. Or promo card, whatever. The little with the dragon, it's gold. It's cool. So here's the thing with Unmatched Legends. It's really hard to get. Now it's not out yet. It might be out by the time this recording goes out. I'm not sure. But it was released at Gen Con, and there was limited numbers of them. So you had to be at the restoration booth. Apparently they were selling these at the Mondo booth too. I didn't know that at the time, so I did not have that knowledge. All I knew was I had to go to the Restoration Games booth to get Unmatched. And when I went there, they said, "Well, sorry, we're sold out for today." So what you have to do is you have to go there early, you have to wait in line. They give you a little piece of paper because they have, I don't know, 20, 30 copies, whatever they had there. They give you a little piece of paper, and anybody who didn't get a piece of paper takes off and goes home. So we made it our mission on our last day there. Last day, second last day, whatever. We made it our mission. Well, technically, I made it Brittany's mission to get in there early, or as soon as she could, get to Restoration Games and pick these bad boys up. And she did it. She makes me so proud sometimes. Anyways, so proud of you, Brittany, if you're watching this. So she managed to be, and she didn't just pick up the base game. She got it all. She just basically went up to the counter and said, "I want it all." And bam, all of it. Now there's more coming, but this is awesome. Okay, so let's start with some unboxing. Let's go big to small. Let's move this stuff aside. Here, let's pose it nicely for you so you can admire the boxes while we do this. Oh, this little dragon. He's fine. Okay, ready? Oh, hey. Now, as soon as I heard about the concept of Unmatched Legends, I don't know if you know the concept, but you got all these legends, some that actually lived and some that didn't. So you'll have, like, for example, in this box, we got Medusa, we got King Arthur, we got Alice from Alice in Wonderland, and we got Sinbad, the sailor himself. So, and basically you can take all these legends. Like in this box, we have Bruce Lee, and in this one, we've got Robin Hood and BigFoot. So you pit these legends against each other in this kind of like this miniatures dueling game where every character has their own set of cards, and you play cards to make your miniatures do things and try to, I guess, knock each other out. I'm not exactly totally clear on the game. The demo I got was very brief. So in this box, yeah, as I said, we get Medusa versus King Arthur versus Alice versus Sinbad. It's gonna be cool. Let's open around. And you might have noticed by now that the artwork on this game is freaking fabulous. And I believe it's done by Mondo. And, well, it says Mondo Games on there. But because I have a Mondo poster, I have a limited edition Spider-Man Homecoming poster in our house. And it's a beautiful poster, and it very much fits in with this style. So I like the artwork that Mondo puts out. And all their posters are, like, pretty, like, awesome. Okay, so crack her open. Let's see what we got here. Now I think this will be available to you soon. You ready? Let's enjoy this. Got it. Oh, now you know what? Before I do this, I want to enjoy this artwork just a little more. There's going to be so much more like this in the game, in the box, on the cards, but just look how awesome it looks, right? Now this is Battle of Legends Volume 1. Now one set I saw, oh, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's do the reveal. Ooh, yes. All right, now, one set I saw that was coming out was Dinosaurs and Scientists. So it looked like it was like the raptors from Jurassic Park versus the poorly placed scientists of Jurassic Park. Poorly placed as in they shouldn't have been at the park. It didn't go well. If you've seen the movie. If you haven't, spoilers. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Wow. Even they've got this whole, I love the treatment, the black and the red, like the sort of all the design choices, the visual, the aesthetics, the design aesthetics of this game are epic. Okay, so there's our rule book. Seems like actually pretty simple. Seems like it's a really light rule book. Looks really nice. Simple. It's great. Matches my red table. Yeah, a little too much. Okay, what do we got here? These are the health meters. So yeah, you can see how you assemble them there. So there's gonna be little, I guess you poke this out, and then you would do this. And so this would be Alice's. There's gonna be a little plastic bit that goes in there. And you just turn it when I guess this is their health. Little health tracker. So that's pretty cool. Put that aside. We'll assemble that later. And as usual, we're gonna take a kind of like an overall look at the box here, and then we're gonna go in close. Maybe we'll do that for all the boxes, and then we'll just get in close to see the individual elements. So what do we got here? Oh yeah, no, this thing's pretty cool. Now it's a keyhole. Now it's for Alice, and you see she looks big. She looks big on this side of the keyhole, which says big +2. So she gets stronger when she's big, and then she goes small, and her defense increases. And look how tiny she is. I think that's cool. Obviously, the mini stays the same size, but this will indicate if she's big or small at the time. That is really cool. We'll get a closer look at all the artwork on these life counters as we go. Let's take here's the board. Okay, now the boards, yep, they're double-sided. Just double check that before I said anything. So that's them. Your little minis go on here. If I remember correctly, if you're on this space, because it's got all the different textures, it's got the brown, the purple, and the yellow, you can attack the brown, the purples, and the yellows from here. So I think if you have ranged, you can see all the yellow spaces, you can see all the brown spaces and all the purple spaces if you're standing here. So which is a lot. Now I don't know what the range is normally, but I think those are more like perches. So those are I think those represent like high areas or good vantage points for ranged characters. So you can see this is like a ship. So this must be Sinbad's board, because you got a ship over here, you got the deck of the ship, and over here you got like these woods. What are the characters on here again? I wonder if they split it. I wonder if that's like King Arthur or Alice over there. It's maybe Alice, because oh no, it's Medusa. It's Medusa, because there's if you notice here, there's a sculpture. It's like a person's been turned to stone and his head fell off, and he's like all So that would be Medusa, and there's Sinbad. So that's cool. And then if we flip her over, this also looks very Medusa-y, because all these bushes look like snakes. And yeah. So I don't know if I'm assuming there's themed with the characters, but I don't know necessarily that each character gets one or it's specific to one. I'm not exactly sure. But it could be, it doesn't look like the rose bushes from Alice, because there's no roses on these bushes. But yeah, again, you can see that would be like a vantage point over there, where if you're ranged, I believe you can see all the white, the green, and the blue spaces. Which you see is pretty far down here. So yeah, and I guess these would count as a purple, green, and blue space. This is what the boards look like. They're tiny, well made, very simple. Oh, just the colors and the graphic design on this is just so, I just want to frame all these cards. They look amazing. Okay, so you can see the box. Even the box is just some more plastic bits. Oh, and there's the things that hold these together. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything in here, but I just like to, in case there's, sometimes they like to hide things in there. Okay, so, oh yeah. Cool. Okay, that's cool. We will get closer on that. But first, let's open up these other ones. Let's just do all our far shots first. And then we'll see what we got. Now let's keep the lid over here for decoration. Let's check out what is inside BigFoot. Okay. Let's get Mr. BigFoot and Robin Hood. I love these team ups. Like, you could do anything. Anything. It's like, what else can we get? Oh, that's a good thing to put in the comments. Tell us what you think would be a good legend to add to Unmatched Legends. All right, let's enjoy this box lift or lid lifting. Oh yeah. Now before the reveal, please take note of this amazing, amazing artwork. Okay, let's see what we got inside. Ooh, we got a different color going on here. We didn't, it's not the black and red, it's very woodsy. Okay, so inside looks very similar to the other manual. Here is their life track pointers. And, oh, there's a jackalope. Cool. And his is smaller. Makes sense. Oh, one thing I heard about this game is that there are sidekicks. I think other characters have sidekicks or minions that fight alongside them. So the jackalope, I guess that could be BigFoot's sidekick. Now, if I remember correctly, they said Bruce Lee was the only one, or he did not have a sidekick because he doesn't need one because he's Bruce Lee. So that made complete sense. So I was okay with that. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, these boards look smaller than the ones in the base box. Much smaller. Like, let's do a comparison size here. Like, just, oops, I got too much stuff. Too much stuff here. Made a mess. Okay. Just like it folded is almost the exact same size. So if you open this up, actually, you know what? It's the same. It's almost the same. Check it out. It's almost the same length, but it's not as wide or tall. It depends on how you look at it. So very similar in size, but it folds up really nice and compact board. Put that away. So again, let's take a look at this board and actually get a good look at it there. Okay, so we got the forest. I'm guessing this could be, oh, it's Sherwood Forest. Hold on, they're named right there. Are they all named like that? Am I just... Okay, so we got Memorial, which, again, could be Medusa. I don't even know what. I don't know a lot about Medusa, other than what was that old movie with the mechanical bird? I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on all these. I used to love that movie when I was a kid, and I can't remember. Is it Clash of the Titans? I think so. It's Clash of the Titans. And here we got Sharpeden. Am I reading that right? Sharpeden. I don't know. Legends. And I don't follow Sinbad all that much either. I like the idea of the characters, but you know, it's not like I read their books. Sinbad, I watched the show, and Medusa whenever she, clashed the Titans. But this is Sherwood Forest. It says right there. That place I know. So this would be Robin Hood's land level. And then on this side, I could only assume would be BigFoot's. Yep, it's the Yukon. That makes sense. That's his stomping grounds, literally. So there you go. That tiny little board, and then we got our beautiful art on the cards and our cute little minis and more plasticky bits. Now these bits all seem well constructed, so I'm looking forward to taking the deep dive and getting close on those. Okay, so let's open up. Let's put this over here. Let's open up Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's pretty tiny actually. We probably do him all close up, so we'll save him for last. All right, now let's start with that big box we opened. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's some close-up looks on the certain parts of the artwork on the board. Just get a closer look at the detail. I'm not gonna show you the whole. Well, I can't show you the whole board. There's that guy I was talking about. Right? He's made of stone. His head fell off. Definitely some Medusa tie-ins there. Okay, So let's see what else we got here. We got, where are those things? There. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So there's the Alice. This is the top part of her counter. And then you got, as you can see, they will say Alice inside. So I guess that seems pretty obvious, but so that's what that looks like. And then you just put these together, and then bam. Look at that. She got herself a counter. Okay, you know what? Let's build that. I'm gonna build one counter. We'll just take a look at the other ones. So here are the counter little plastic bits. So they're all this. Well, one side has the top, and the other side has the bottom. I don't know if it matters which side you put it on, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So I'm gonna put the. Let's just assemble that. Yeah, as you can see, that one's thicker. So that one's, there's some of those, and there's some of these. Look like little top hats. So let's put that back here. Again, I'm not sure it matters. We'll find out when it falls apart. Okay. Okay, there you go. Ta-da! Clipped. Now look, we have a little rotating ring thing. That's neat. I like these. I always like those light counters. Oops. Okay, so let's take a look at the other ones. So we've got, there's King Arthur's. I can do it this way, that we can see both sides at the same time. It's King Arthur's. Medusa, obviously. The snakes. Sinbad. That must be Sinbad's sidekick, the porter. And Merlin, I'm guessing. He's teamed up with Medusa. No, King Arthur. He would be teamed up with King Arthur. Duh. And the Jabberwocky. Oh, that's for Alice. Makes sense. Oh, I guess they're color-coded, so that makes sense. Jabberwocky. And then, yeah, his is black and red. That's black and red. So they're all color-coded to match. So the bosses and the sidekicks all seem to be color-coded. Oh, I was wrong. I just noticed. You notice there, it's the thick top hat goes on the top, and the little top hat goes on the bottom. Whatever. I'm sure it works both ways. And there's a close-up on our Alice token that I was talking about. Pop that out. It's a fairly big token, actually. Let's see what the other sides of these things look like. And the other side is just nothing. Okay, so let's put that aside. And we've seen the rule book. Let's take a look at these things. You see even the artwork on the back sides of the box is just awesome. Okay. Super talented artists at Mondo. Okay, so these are like some thick plastic. They're lightweight, but they're thick. Let's just look at them individually. Oh. So she's green. Assuming this person goes Medusa? Medusa green? I think Medusa was a green. So I don't know who that would be. Some sort of hag. But there's 3 of them. So that could be Medusa minions. Again, I'm just guessing at this point. I know some things, not many. Oh, there's Merlin. Yeah, look at a badass. He looks pretty cool. And who was that called again? That was Sinbad's sidekick. Was it the porter? Yeah, it was the porter. And then we got the Jabberwocky. Alice's buddy. Same photo on both sides. As you can see, they're really thick. Okay, so we got a bunch of those. Is that side? Now let's open some cards. I know they have these things. You know what? I don't know why. I'm not going to try. I'm not going to try. It's always a fail. So let's get into them. Oh, look how good it looks already. It's so good. So good. I don't know if any of you Canadians out there or anybody headed to Fan Expo in Toronto next week, but I'm going to be there, and I'm taking this with me. I'm gonna do my damnedest to learn how to play this by then, which doesn't seem like it's gonna be difficult to do. And I'm gonna be playing this at Fan Expo. That's my plan. Fingers crossed. It looks so good. Oh, I love this artwork. And it seems all very simple. Like, you know, Gaze of Stone. After combat, if you won the combat, deal 8 damage to the opposing fighter. This all seems pretty straightforward. Like, it just seems like such a good game. Like, I love the theme. It hits me right in the feels, right? It brings me back to my childhood. And it just seems awesome. And then you see it, and the rule book is like a nice thin little rule book. And then you read the cards, and the cards, like, they look awesome. And then the text on them just seems so simple and straightforward. And it excites me, right? Because you want those things from your childhood, those things that were really close to you, those fabled characters. Like I said, even though I wasn't huge into Medusa, it still feels like she was part of that story, that world I grew up with. And to have this accessible is very exciting. Okay, so I'll stop at the end. What do the back of these look like first? Oh, there's the back of Medusa's cards. Those are all the same. So you've seen that one. I could make any of these a poster. And I'm sure these are different, like that's a defense and that's probably like an offensive ability and that is something ability. I'm not exactly sure what the classifications are, but I'm pretty sure that's what the color coding means. Oh, I bet you that's how you summon. Oh, it's a harpy. It's a harpy. That's what those green tokens were. So we can get close to some of these. Look at that. We're gonna do, because the artwork is so good, I'm just gonna stay like this and then I'm gonna go closer just so you can get a really good look at it. Looks like a harpy's claw just like crushing whoever that poor soul is. He had no skin to begin with, so he was already in bad shape. What do we got here? Oh, that's cool. It's like it's all bird wings, but in the negative space, it's a serpent's head. That's really cool. It's all so good. It's all so good. Okay, so there's a lot of those. Oh, no, those aren't the same. Those aren't the same. Those are. Oh, I like it. I like that one. I know I said I was going to show you the card first and then zoom in, but I'm just, as soon as I see the artwork, I'm just like, I just want to see it. I just want to see it. Okay, so that was Medusa's stack. So yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, if you look at it, like we've seen this box before, like each character has their own stack. So we're like Sinbad's and then King Arthur's and Alice's. So let's look at Sinbad's. Oh, what is this? What is this? It's got more stuff in here. It's got cards in here that aren't just his. These seem like the control cards or these reference cards for the minions. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these are like. So we have some reference cards in here mixed in with Sinbad's cards. So it seems like reference cards for all the characters are here. Yeah, cool. So yeah, it tells you what you can do, and so like here's the, looks like your Jabberwocky stats. I'm guessing that's like a symbol. Oh, yeah, melee. I got in trouble for that before. I'm just not gonna say it. Melee. Damn it! I keep trying to say it. It's just bad habits, you know. You say something wrong once, and then it just sticks with you. Okay, here we go. Now we're at Sinbad's cards. Look at him being sneaky. He's got the dagger behind his back. Ooh, treasure. guessing the lightning bolt, that might be like, maybe there's like quick actions. Things you can do instantly. Oh, I didn't know. I just noticed they have, it'll say like ×3. So that's probably means there's 3 copies of that card. Yeah, that's really cool. So when you get like, it's nice to know when, you know, if the cards get mixed up or you're going to lose one. That you know exactly how many of those cards there are. Or even when you're playing. He's got a bag full of stuff. Oh, that's like, if he falls, he's in trouble, man. Like, how do you ever get insurance to cover you when you got a job like this? Carrying a bag of swords. Look, he's off to build a throne. Ooh, that's cool. He's getting eaten. It wouldn't be Sinbad if it wasn't some giant turtle snake. It's a snake head. I don't know why I said turtle. I thought it was like turtle head, but then I saw the fangs. It's a snake. Trying to eat you. Well, that's some disturbing imagery. I wouldn't go that way. You know, none of this looks safe. I'm starting to think these guys should have just stayed home. Well, the elephant's not so bad. Seems like he'd be peaceful. Huh? Well, he's into it, though. He's nimble. Something like just powerful imagery. That was Sinbad's cards. Now, I saw at the show, I saw some cards for King Arthur. And those were the prettiest ones I think I've seen. Mind you, I haven't seen Alice's yet. But I saw some of these at the show. And King Arthur's cards are really nice. Okay, let's check the back. And you can see how, I'm assuming they're all the same. Yep. And you can see how, like, they're all themed. Like, Alice is very much like, she stays with her blue and purples theme. So I really appreciate that they kept that style all the way through. What's going on here? Oh, it's a hand and a clock. I see. That's her thumb. And she's got, or a compass or something. No, it's a pocket watch. She's got a hand and a pocket watch. Oh, I'm late. Maybe I should have just read that. I'm so enthralled by the images, I never read any of the text. That's the big small potion, as you can tell by clearly labeled on the tag. Looks like the same thing that was trying to eat Sinbad's ship in one of the cards. Oh, it's a little keyhole in there. Just love all this artwork. It's so good. Oh, look at the Mad Hatter. He looks so good. Like, any of these would be great posters to decorate your room with. You know, on a separate note, what this artwork reminds me of is the artwork that's up on BGG right now. There's these awesome posters. I want the Terraforming Mars one. It looks really good. If you're curious, go check that out. Oh, maybe I'll just post a photo here. It has nothing to do with the unboxing, but just so you know. What it does have to do with is great artwork. And that's something we can all appreciate. Okay, one last set of cards from this box. That is King Arthur, the man himself. I think I might want to play as King Arthur. In this box, I want to play as King Arthur and Alice the most. King Arthur because I like the artwork on the cards. Like the Merlin artwork is really nice. And Alice because it's just nutty. I love that image. Yeah, the Aid of Morgana. That's right. She's trouble. I feel like King Arthur's cards have got more of just like an epic adventure feel to them. More so than Sinbad. Well, he looks like he's going on an adventure. He's coming across a lot of things, but like giant creatures and stuff. This one just seems so much intrigue. Oh, looks so good. Normally I don't take this much time with each card, but there's not that many on here, and the art is so good. Sorry, that many in here. That's the last one from King Arthur. We're good to go. So now, some minis. Check out some mini action. Now these minis this is my lack of painting lingo, but they have a wash on them. That's all I know. And that's when you brush them so the cracks get filled with black. I don't know anything about painting minis, but I did hear that's a term that's all I have, and I'll just keep using it. So if we get into a conversation about painted minis, I'm just gonna throw out, oh yeah, they got a nice wash on them. I have no idea what I'm talking about, or I can't say anything past that. So don't quiz me. Alright, so there's King Arthur. And look at that beautiful wash. Now, do you guys prefer the wash on the minis? Or do you just prefer them just bare bones? You want to do yourself? Like, again, I don't paint minis, so I don't know, is this a thing that's good? Is it beneficial to you to have this done? I like her. You know, the minis aren't, I don't know if it's because of the wash or just, I think it's just because of the minis. They're not as sharp as some of, like, the details aren't sharp. There's a lot of details. Look how many snakes she has in her hair. How do you wash that? How do you wash any snakes in your hair, let alone that many snakes in your hair? But I really like them. I do like what the wash adds to them. But that's because I'm not going to paint them. So I don't know if you're painting them, if that helps or not, or if it even matters, because you can just paint over it. Yeah, there's Alice. I don't remember having her having a giant kitchen knife as a sword. But there it is. Oh, she got looks like she's got a clock on her hip. And there's all her potions. I'm guessing those are the ones that make her shrink and grow. She got a badass hairstyle. It's not the Alice I know, but I like it. And there's Sinbad. Now, I like the wash on these guys. Okay. So I think that was it for that box. I don't know what I don't know what the deal with this is. There's like deep little holes. Oh, I know what these are for. Hold on. Let me figure this out. That one's deeper because it's Medusa. Oh, I didn't even realize that. It's got their names right in the insert. That's cool. So Medusa goes there, and her harpies go there. And it's deep enough for her harpies because they're all different depths. So you got King Arthur. Stick Merlin in there. Alice. Oops. Stick her Jabberwocky in there. And then we got Sinbad. Oh, that's cool. I like that. It's nice and neat. I like things neat. That's really neat. You know. All right. So that's that. Let's put this away. And let's go look at Bigfoot. So now, I don't think there's this board didn't have a whole bunch of like details that I think it'd be something we'd want to really getting close to see. It's pretty simple. Doesn't have as much detail as like the Sinbad ship, for example, which had like, you know, details like cannons and chests of gold. So nothing really neat to see there. And this. So there's this Bigfoot style, the Jackalope, Robin Hood. It doesn't look like Robin Hood has anybody either. Maybe he does. Let's find out. Maybe they're on his cards. So his rules. We've seen the rules. And yeah, Robin Hood has something. I'm guessing it's merry men. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we got more of these. You know how those work. And we got, here we go. There's our jackalope. Aww. Look how cute. Oh. What's he gonna do? Just distract you with his cuteness? I wonder if that doesn't. Well, it can't be Robin Hood. We got Robin Hood's got his mini, so that's got to be his merry men or something. Those guys away? Oh no, I'm not gonna put them away. I'm not gonna put them in a little bag because I just learned that Robin Hood. Bam. Bigfoot. I like that. I really like that. I really like that. Okay, let's check out Robin Hood's card. Nope. Let's check out Bigfoot's cards. Like the style of everything, like the artwork on everything, and I just like everything they've done, right down to the rule book, like the font and treatment they use there, the way the inserts are laid out, the wash. It's almost got like the game's got an attitude of its own, right? It feels very Mondo, and I like it. I definitely like it. It's a skill if you can create a series of artwork or an artwork. I'm gonna say like an aesthetic for a game that evokes an emotion. It's just really cool. Okay. So yeah, Bigfoot. Oh, he's holding a big log on his back. I'm thinking that's what the mini looks like. Oh, so he's just smashing through trees. Oh, it's called Crash Through the Trees. Nailed it. What is that? Is that like a dog? Oh, it looks terrifying. Savagery. Maybe that's his teeth. He needs to go to the dentist. Ah, hoax. That's great. It's that old photo of like the blurry photo of Bigfoot walking in the woods. That's great. I recognize that right away. That's awesome. Ah, there's the jackalope. He's fierce. I guess if he bounces at you with those horns, can he bounce? Do jackalopes still bounce? Got the rabbit bodies. Seems like it'd be hard to bounce with those antlers. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know if I want to mess with Bigfoot. He seems just so savage and strong. He's chilling out there. Is he wearing clothes? No, it's a shadow. I thought he was like draped in a robe. Hey, it's Bigfoot's cards. You know what? You Restoration needs to do is come up with a big box, or somebody needs to do this. Come up with a big box where I can just stick all of these in, so when I travel, I don't have to carry 3 little boxes or more once they release, you know, the dinosaurs and scientists and what other goodies they're gonna come up with. You have to have it all in just one place. Oh, do we see the back of his cards? I don't think we did. So there's the back of them. Oh, it's got the jackalope antlers and his hoax silhouette. And then we got Robin Hood with a green theme. Not surprising. Oh, he's got all the stack cards and then jackalope reference cards and. Cool. Oh, 2 actions per turn. Interesting. So I guess I think you could probably figure out this game really easy. Because that was my main question was, well, how many actions do you get? Probably figure out most from there with the card, by what the cards say. Oh, he's got nice artwork too. I like that. Well, they all got nice artwork, but is that the Barrett logo? Is that gold? Yeah, it's like exaggerated, like giant coins, gold coins, and like his hands like steal. Oh yeah, steal from the rich, just snatching them out. It's cool. It's got this sort of dream state look to everything. And terrifying. Cool. I haven't been reading these cards, but I'm assuming he's got some ability to steal something. What's this thing? Oh, it's him splitting the arrow in half. That is what that is. You know, I got that was an arrow, and I just thought that was a stylized end of another arrow. I didn't realize it was the end of the other arrow being split in half until I saw that. Textbook Robin Hood. We got a lot of extra arms there. Okay, that was all Robin Hood's cards. Let's go check out those minis. Robin. Looks tough. He's got a tough little face there. Looks like a bar brawler. Minus the bow and arrow, of course. I assume you'd have to check that at the door. It looks pretty cool. And then we got BigFoot. Ooh. I really like what the wash does to him. Really brings out all those little details in his fur. I like the cracks in the trees and everything, in the tree trunk he's carrying with him. Super cool. I like BigFoot. That's probably my favorite mini so far. It's a BigFoot mini. Okay, so that was that. Let us open up. Oh, there's only one left. Bruce Lee, and I haven't seen anything for Bruce Lee yet except for that one promo card. Okay, this is very exciting. Okay, well, there's the promo card. Let me take it out of the plastic, see if it's easier to see. So, I don't know what makes this a promo card. Maybe it's got gold foil on it. Maybe the regular one doesn't. Because, yeah, it's all gold foily. It's a really nice card, actually. Bruce Lee's in there. Little dragon. Oh, that's the dragon on the card. So it's easier to see here because it's not all shiny and reflecty. Cool. Okay, now know what? Something I want to see. One thing I just want to take a little peek at. I don't know why I noticed this halfway. Yeah. It says who they're teaming up with. It's Robin Hood and the Outlaws. I noticed the back of BigFoot said BigFoot and Jackalope. Right? So I'm guessing all the other ones say their sidekicks' names on the back, or minions. But this one just says Bruce Lee. Because, once again, it's Bruce Lee. He's good on his own. He doesn't need sidekicks. He gives sidekicks. Hey! I don't know if he ever said hey, I don't know if anybody ever actually said hey, other than cartoons. Okay. First of all, gorgeous artwork. Again, as usual. Just everything about it is just so pretty. It's so tiny, cute. Alright. Let's crack her open. Assuming there's only going to be one mini in here. And I'm guessing, I'm going to go out on a limb. No board. No game board. It'd be cool if I was wrong though. It was like super, just really tiny, folded up game board. Okay. This was a little hard to take out because it's so light. Ready? Alright, so there is his counter. Nope, don't look at him yet. Don't look at him yet. Oh, cool. His base is like sparkly. That's neat. I like that. I don't know why his base isn't on him. Everybody else's base was on him. Pretty sure they were. Yeah, they were. Weren't they? Did they have bases? I need to know. I need to know. Yeah, they have bases. The bases are on them. I don't remember any of them being sparkly. Only Bruce's are sparkly. It's okay. It's Bruce. It matches the whole golden dragon. It's very much like those bomber jackets, or those gold jackets with or the yellow jackets with the gold print and stuff on the back. It's like a dragon. Yeah, I feel like I need to buy one of those jackets now. I don't know what they're called. I'm pretty sure they have a specific name. Okay, so there's Bruce's card. Abilities. Now let's check out some of this Bruce Lee artwork. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. It's like the waves crashing on the rock. Form Bruce Lee. Yeah, be like water. Be like water. Okay. Oh yeah, classic Bruce Lee face. Also known as the O face. Oh, whoever's on the other side of that stair, they're in trouble. It's not good. Yep, if Bruce Lee ever does this, you do this. Just go away. Just run in the opposite direction. Because he's never done this and like given somebody like a slice of cake. It doesn't happen. He does this and gives you an ass whooping. That's what happens. Oh, it's the 1-inch punch. 1-inch punch. I gotta really read these. I wasn't reading them. It just makes sense. I like Bruce Lee. I had a feeling that whoever did the artwork for this was also into Bruce Lee. I don't know how much, but I think he was excited about doing the artwork. Or she. I don't, whoever. Oh, was that an eye poke? I didn't know. Oh no, it's a side. I don't know if that's like a karate chop to the side of the face, or if it's like a Three Stooges, like bah, because I know the counter move for that one. He looks a little more butch there than he does in his other cards. Don't care for his proportions there as much, because I always liked him like he's lean and strong, but still looks awesome. I don't know if I saw. I'm so focused on the artwork. I don't know if I showed you the guys the whole card, and like the text on all these cards. He's a wide boy. Wide boy. Okay. That was it for Bruce Lee. So we got one more mini to go, and this unboxing is done. Let's make it count. Let's check it out. There's the base. Here's the mini. Let's put the mini on the base. I don't know why he wasn't in there. There he is. You know, his Bruce Lee glory. I think he's gonna be an awesome character to play with, but admittedly, he's not my favorite mini. But he's a Bruce Lee mini. He's my only Bruce Lee mini. I don't think. Yeah, I have nothing else with the Bruce Lee mini in it, so that's acceptable. And it's Bruce Lee. I'm just gonna like it. Cool. He's ripped. All right, that was it. So there's Bruce Lee's box, and his box, since he has no minion, when you build this thing, it just goes in there nicely. So cool, right? So I'm guessing this is all set up, so if I want to just take Bruce Lee with me and go fight somebody, I can. I'm guessing this is not to add to the deck, but it's to replace the card that's in the deck. I need sleeves for these cards because I want to protect this game. It's too pretty. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so that is all. Let's turn this off. Okay, thank you. Look how awesome this is. One last look of how awesome this game looks. I am going to start editing this video to get it to you guys, and then I am going to learn how to play this, because this is the next thing I want to be playing. It sounds so cool. It's probably one of the coolest concepts for a game that, well, any game that I've played recently. Like, don't get me wrong, there's tons of cool ideas out there, but for me, this one just tickles that little something in the back of my brain that just gets me all excited. Okay, that is all. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining us. If you like this video and you want to see more, subscribe to our channel. It's the best way to keep up to date with everything we do here at Board Game Coffee. But if you want to see more right now, we got plenty of videos to choose from. And if that's not enough, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Mark Maya, and this is Board Game Coffee. And remember, have fun, keep gaming, be social. See you next week.